Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing really well. So we are back here filming another one of these videos, as I filmed one back in the beginning of July? Yeah, I think so. This video is just going to be me kind of like talking about my heart problems and all that stuff and like where it's at now. Can you guys see that? You guys might be able to barely see that. There's a rug back there and he just laid down on it. At least he's not in a cone hitting it up against my car like he was last time. So, and there's no script on this video or anything like that, so if I sound like I'm rambling about random things, then that's why. I'm literally just going to be just talking. So I'm gonna try to keep myself on track. I guess to start it off, last time I made one of these videos, we were going to have an evaluation to get me on the heart transplant list like very soon, around the time that I made that video. I don't remember the exact date of when I made that video, but it was very soon around that time, but it ended up getting canceled because it was out of state, so insurance didn't like it or something like that. I wasn't really aware of any of it, all the other stuff with insurance, so apparently there was a couple other ones that started getting set up, but they just never happened because it was out of state, and they don't like out of state. I think what happened is they tried to get it to happen in Pennsylvania multiple times, but it just couldn't happen because it was out of network for insurance. Some time went by, everything is good. Like pretty much my whole summer was pretty good. As you guys saw, we did a lot of race war stuff, did some stuff with the go-kart, the Supra. Actually, I didn't record much with this car at all during the summer, but we got some more car content coming shortly in the future. And then we started getting around the time that school started. The day before school started, I had a doctor's appointment, just like a yearly checkup. Like whenever you turn the next age, you get your yearly checkup and stuff like that. And I knew I was gonna have vaccines. I didn't know like how many or something like that, yeah. And needles don't really bother me. I mean, after all the stuff that I've been through, I don't know, shots and stuff like that, it literally feels like nothing to me. They stick it in my arm and I'm like, oh, I thought that was gonna feel like something. So we went there and then we found out what vaccines I'm getting. So I was getting the flu vaccine, and I was getting the meningitis vaccine, and I was gonna get the pneumonia vaccine. We were gonna get 3 different vaccines. I have never jinxed myself so hard in my entire life. But yeah, I've never... Why did I bring him in here? Okay, I don't know what's going on over there, but we're gonna pretend that nothing's happening behind my car. I don't even know where I left off. I was talking about the vaccines, but yeah, I've never jinxed myself so hard in my life. I literally asked my doctor, I'm like, is this going to wreck me? And she said, no, probably not, because normally only 1 in 250 people get affected by them or have some sort of reaction. So I got the flu in this arm, and then we got meningitis and pneumonia right next to each other in this arm. So go home, everything's going good. Wake up next day, first day of senior year, with a nice fever. Luckily, I'm all online. After the first like 4 days, my arm swelled up a little bit and got red, and it hurt like crazy, which I think the meningitis did that, or at least the pain aspect. But after like the first 4 days, we went to the doctor just to like check on my arm and stuff like that and everything. But yeah, I continued to just not feel great. And I also had that thing, almost like an ulcer on the roof of my mouth. That immediately went away. Like 2 weeks were going by, still feeling like crap, and then my throat starts to hurt really bad. Like, you know how you have canker sores in your mouth? It almost felt like I had a canker sore in part of my throat. Like, and every time that I swallowed, it just hurt like crazy. I was like breathing super heavy all the time. I started getting like super bloated every day and stuff like that. And it got to the point where I've got an innie belly button, guys. My innie belly button literally has turned into an outie belly button right now, because my stomach is so bloated. We had another evaluation set up 2 days ago to go to New York City, but there was something with insurance because New York City is different from upstate. So the doctors went in and they were doing some compromising and stuff, and I'm still over here feeling like complete garbage every single day. So I had already had a doctor's appointment set up for Tuesday, where I was gonna get a couple more tests done just to like check on everything, see where things are at compared to like 6 months ago. But then my mom's like, Well, let's just go today on Monday. So then we went to like urgent care or whatever it's called. That was fun. Felt like crap there. Then I got another IV in my arm. Absolutely love getting those. Got a bunch of stickers on me for like EKG stuff. Then they did a bunch of blood work and all that. And then still felt like crap. And then they did like a test in my throat just to like check stuff. Which I was pretty sure it was just like a kinker sore or something stupid. I was wrong as all because my body loves to just throw curveballs at me. I don't like going to the hospital at all. I'll say that. I honestly, I hate going to the hospital. It's not a fun experience for me at all. Especially because I have anxiety. I'm always like, oh, are they gonna find this out about me? And then I'm gonna have to stay here for longer. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, when do I get to go home? Like, that's always how I feel whenever I go there. So they found out that I somehow have mono. Like, actively have it, and I have no idea how I got it. So it's like, well, whatever. That explains my bloatingness, which my liver and my spleen right now are like enlarged, so that's fun. That explains pretty much everything that's been going on with me, which is good because for a while I was worried that I was going to die because I'm already in heart failure right now. So I was worried that there were severely wrong things going on with my heart. So it was at least a nice relief knowing that it wasn't something like super bad. It's something that I'm going to recover from soon. I had to spend the night there. That sucked. If you guys want sleep, don't go to the hospital. You're not gonna get very much. It's not fun being hooked up to machines. I just don't like it. I mean, I gotta give a massive shout out to all my doctors and everyone who works with me there. Everyone is so nice and so helpful, and I'm very grateful for all of them, but I just don't like being at the hospital. I just really enjoy being at home. But I'm gonna have to be there a lot more in the near future when the transplant everything happens, but it is what it is. Because then once we get the engine swap, we'll be off running and doing who knows what. Hopefully we should be feeling back to normal soon. And then they're gonna do more evaluation stuff, which staying at the hospital was kind of like a compromise with insurance. So it'll kind of get the ball rolling for getting an evaluation. And hey, do you guys remember that 7,500 number that I talked about last time? Take a guess what mine was. Yeah, it was 7,500. That number's a joke. It's somewhere near 20,000 now. I don't know, that number really means nothing to me. I'm already in heart failure, so that number, it's something that's gonna get taken care of because we're gonna have a heart transplant. But yeah, I'm now realizing that this video is, I feel like it's a lot different from the other one that I made, but I don't know. I forgot where I left off, but yeah. Having a combination of mono and heart failure, it's definitely been not fun. And there have been days where I've literally just been like, in a way, suffering. It's been awful. Like, there's days where I just sit on the couch and I don't want to do anything and I feel like crap all day. Luckily, I think I'm starting to get more into the recovery process of the virus that I have, and thankfully I do not have coronavirus. They tested me again back when I was in the hospital, and I do not have it. If I had it, that would not be good. Yeah, I'm very thankful that I do not have that virus. Luckily, it looks like we're gonna recover from this and we'll be good, which I'm very thankful for. It's definitely kind of opened me up to the idea of staying at the hospital and kind of like recovering through something that's not easy. Recovering from having a heart transplant, it's definitely not going to be easy. The whole process of all this, it's going to suck. I am definitely looking forward to what's going to come after all of this. It's going to take a long time for it to all be finally done and over with, because the recovery process just takes a very long time for something like that, because it is such a big surgery. But I'm excited to see where I'm at after all of this, so, and what I'm able to do and all that. It's going to be awesome. Not everything has been bad over the last few months. There have actually been a couple things that have been really good and things that I've been extremely thankful for. And like I said in the last video, guys, go out there and do what you love doing, and you will get recognition for it. You will potentially get money as a byproduct from that. Just do what you love. That's always important. And you guys always know that I've been filming in cars. I've been doing those things for a long time now. And you guys know that I've also been going to Cars and Coffee for a long time, which unfortunately we haven't had one of those events back since January, which I completely understand why. My point is, always go out there, do what you love, always put yourself out there and just network a ton, just talk to people, meet people. YouTube is a great platform for that. YouTube has helped me so much with stuff like that. As much as there are things that I do not like about YouTube at all, it really is a wonderful platform that I'm able to share all my videos and stuff that I've done, like stuff like this and the go-kart, which that's in the barn. It's allowed so many different people to see my work. That's how I started working with Race Wars. And you guys know that I love Cars and Coffee. You guys have seen some certain stickers everywhere in my bedroom, on my license plate frame, on the go-kart, on my hoodie. Eat, sleep, race, repeat, guys. One good thing that's happened in the past month is I am now working for the Little Speed Shop, which is literally a dream come true. I've always absolutely loved going there. Everyone is just super nice, and it's always been one of my favorite places to go, and I just always love giving them a huge shout out because they are a really, really great group of people, a really awesome company. I am so extremely happy to get to be working for them, and I'm going to be filming and doing like social media stuff and all that, working on their YouTube channel and stuff. So there will still be videos on my channel, don't worry about that. So I'm really excited about it. That's going to be awesome. I just want to give a shout out to them and say thank you for being so patient with all this medical stuff, which they obviously have heard about and they understand and stuff, and that's definitely been really awesome. But yeah, always just do what you guys love, live every day to its fullest, which I'm trying to do. I can't really do that right now. I can't ride my four-wheeler because, well, my liver and spleen are bigger. We don't want to pop one of those because that would be bad. Things may not be great, but there are still good things happening. So always try to keep your heads up. It's definitely, for me, it's going to get harder. There's going to be a lot more challenges that I have to face. But always remember, guys, always just keep kicking ass and never stop. Any barrier that comes in your way, and just don't let it stop you. Always just kick it down, push it out of the way, do whatever you gotta do to get through it. As much as it sucks, as painful as it might be, as much as you're suffering, just keep kicking down those barriers. And don't ever let anything stop you. Because as humans, no, we are not invincible by any means. But if we keep a positive mindset towards things, we can be pretty unstoppable. And it's definitely been hard sometimes to keep a positive mindset when I feel like complete garbage every single day. And I'm worried that I might die in a couple months, which that's not going to necessarily happen. Because they found that there's not really anything much more significantly wrong with my heart, which is very good. So yeah, we're gonna get all this heart transplant stuff underway, get the heart transplant done, and then get on the road to recovery. Yeah, with school and everything, it's definitely just been harder to be able to kind of like go out and just work on stuff and do stuff that takes your mind off of work or anything like that. Always remember to take time for yourself, or at least prioritize some time for relaxation or just yourself, so you can really just take time to decompress and relax and just kind of do things for you. Oh, one other thing I was thinking about talking about too is one problem that I have is that I've always had. I think I can't comprehend that I have all these things wrong with me. Deep inside, I feel like I should be able to do everything that everybody else can do in the same, I feel like I should be able to do everything that I'm asked to do perfectly, do literally anything anybody asks me to do. It's like, in reality, I can't. And in reality, most people understand that. But the funny thing is, I don't for some reason. And it gets very frustrating because I'm somebody with anxiety, so I always worry. It's like, oh, I'm not doing a good enough job, blah, 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 this and that. But it's like, in reality, I can't do certain things very well. And it's not necessarily my fault. It's because I have a blown engine. It's stopping me from a lot. But once we get the heart transplant, we'll be able to do a lot more. But that's definitely been a very frustrating aspect of it, is just not being able to do much. This is going to be a really long video. It's so all over the place and so unorganized. I apologize, guys. This has definitely been a very frustrating process. A lot of it hasn't been fun. It's always important to try to keep a positive attitude about it. And trust me, I've been trying. And with the whole like low sodium diet thing, I've definitely gotten a lot better with that. I was just starting out with that when I made the last video. It sucked. Now that we don't have a lot of high sodium food in the house, it's gotten a lot easier. Like I almost don't even need to like think about what I eat anymore because I know that I'm not gonna go over. Whatever's going on in your lives, guys, always remember to keep kicking down barriers. Don't let anything stop you. And no matter how hard it gets, just keep on going because it's going to get better in the future. Always just try to remember that. And for me, it's definitely not an easy thing to just like think about. I completely understand that. Just whenever you're at low points, just keep going, just keep pushing. And even if you're sitting there wondering like, why, just keep going. Because it will get better in the future, which I can't imagine what recovering from a heart transplant is going to be like. I can only guess it's going to be awful, but we're going to push through it and we're going to see what we're going to be able to do after that. So always just keep your heads up, guys. As far as me, I'm doing okay. I'm recovering from this virus that I have. It's not fun at all, but we're recovering from it, and then pretty soon we're going to be back on. We're going to get all the balls rolling, yeah, on all of this stuff with the heart transplant stuff. So luckily my heart is not doing too much worse, so that is a good thing. So overall health wise, I'm doing okay, which is nice. But I just wanted to make this video to update you guys on everything that's been going on with me lately. There will be a Race Wars video next week, and then I may be uploading some like private shoot videos, like me shooting videos of people's cars and stuff like that, because I've had a couple people ask me to do that for them, which I would be more than happy to do. If anyone's watching this video and you were like local to me, if you ever want me to, I would be more than happy to film people's cars. Well, when I'm feeling up to it, of course, or I'm not sure when it would all be able to happen. I've talked for a long time now. There are things that I'm forgetting to put in this video. I'm sure I'm gonna make another one soon, but yeah. Thank you all so much for your time and so much for watching this video. I hope you all are doing very well health-wise and everything. Always remember to just keep your head up and push through any wall or barrier that gets in your way. And just remember to do what you love, and you know, money and everything that will come as a byproduct of that. Don't chase money, just chase your dreams. Chase what you want to do. Live life to its fullest. That's what I'm gonna keep trying to do as much as I can. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I will see you all next week. Bye everyone. Love all you guys. Thank you all so much for your support. Bye everyone.